What's cracking, everybody? XehrFelrose here, bringing you some Pokemon Go Battle League content. Today's video is going to be a fun, spicy video with these 9 Pokemon you see in front of you. Tdubziscracked, trainer in the Great League here, sending in some battles, so appreciate the submission, trainer. The whole point of this submission was not to feature a team or get feedback on games, but just to have fun. And so what T-Dubs has done here is he's picked 9 Pokemon to choose from in the Great League, and he did a roulette wheel about what 3 Pokemon to put on his team, and he sent some battles in for us to have some fun watching. So let's get into the games here. In this first battle, we are going to see T-Dubs throw his roulette wheel up on the screen here, and we're going to get the results here. The first one is going to be the Galarian Moltres. So after the Galarian Moltres, now T-Dubs is going to have to be using 2 other Pokemon from this wheel, the Shadow Mewtwo. Okay, we got the Shadow Mewtwo. And now the third Pokemon that is going to be used is going to be the Guzzlord. So now T-Dubs has to queue up with these 3 Pokemon in his team, and we're going to get into the first battle here as soon as he finds one. I think this is a really interesting and fun way to play. If you know, everybody's just absolutely tired of the meta as it is currently, so I am totally down with a little challenge like this. This first game here, we got the Shadow Mewtwo on the lead, leading into a Vigoroth. Resisting these counters is nice, and the opponent tries to go for the Craptie here on the Body Slam. Now, the back line does not really enjoy the presence of this Vigoroth, but we're going to probably see the opponent look to swap out to catch that Side Strike if they can in the back, maybe. But no, T-Dubs instead flipping the script and brings out the Galarian Bird of Death. The Galarian Moltres absorbs Body Slam and is going to start getting some energy here with his wing attacks. Now, Vigoroth is just going to go straight for another Body Slam here, saving the shield for whatever's in the back and also being able to simply just absorb this energy on the Moltres. Obviously, both Pokemon in the back are weak to it. The thing is, and the reason... Oh, hello! That happened! Boom! The reason why the opponent was staying in was they probably have something else in the back that's weak to the Mewtwo, but also because the reason why T-Dubs didn't swap out of that lead is because the Mewtwo actually does go down to the counter damage, and then there it is. There's the Annihilate with the counters, bro. There's so much. The counters do so much damage, man. Counter won't be doing as much damage in the next season. Or no, it'll do the same amount of damage. Less energy though. But Shadow Mewtwo's queued up a Side Strike, and here we go, man. Oh yes. Boom! Oh! And Guzzlord is going to just be able to hard wall this Trevenant, so that's going to be a good game here, well played. Getting into the next wheel here, we've got Shadow Kyogre up first here. We're going to see what he's going to pair it with. Shadow Latios is going to be number 2, and what's going to be our final pick here for the second battle in the second team here? We're going to get the Shadow Regice. Now, it's worth noting that T-Dubs did mention to me right on the top as he brought in this submission, said he's low on TMs. So, may not have the most optimal moveset for everything, but definitely did his best to try and make sure that all the Pokemon had at least relevant movesets. And again, this is for fun, man. So no one's using these to climb in the first place. But we're here with a Shadow Latios on the lead into a Shadow Quagsire, and these Shadow Dragon Breaths are going to rip this Quagsire in half. The opponent immediately swaps into a Tentacruel, and I'm not really sure what you do here, to be honest. Okay, he's got Blizzard and Focus Blast on the Regice. See, at least Earthquake or Thunder would have made this a very easy matchup to just swap into. The opponent even gets to another move. Oh, that's terrible. The pacing on lock onto these moves, but that's okay. It's just an Acid Spray. Maybe T-Dubs knew it. So the opponent is going to be able to farm down here. The problem is that they've got a Quagsire in the lead, Tentacruel in the back here. What are the chances that they actually have Skarmory in the back? And that might be a problem for this Kyogre as it has to overcome. Look at it. There it is. So, bro, he's got Solar Beam. Oh, I wish that I could see a Solar Beam land. But Dragon Claw is going to do some chip damage here, and he's going to come in with the Kyogre. I don't remember if the switch timer was up, but I think it would have probably made more sense to save the energy on the Latios, knowing that there is a Quagsire in the back. Now, the nice thing about the Kyogre here, if anything, is that it does resist the Aqua Tails if the opponent's running it. So T-Dubs is probably going to have to find out before letting a move go here. But the other really like beneficial thing to have for this Latios is that it's just gonna rip. The Dragon Breaths are just gonna rip. So The opponent is going to have to shield up again if they don't want to let this Kyogre get matched up against the Skarmory. And Skarmory's in the back, but it's still pretty healthy. I think that the way to victory here might be to farm down if possible. So he's going to immediately switch in. Can we get the farm down? 3-4? No, he has to throw the move on the charge attack priority tie. And unfortunately, I don't think I see a way out of this one here, as the opponent Skarmory will just farm down. Now, if we had a Dragon Claw, would have been very, very close there, but that's all right. Getting into another battle here, looking like we're going to run this same team, not doing another roulette wheel yet, but in comes a Gligar on the opponent's side. Now, an immediate simultaneous save swap to the Feraligatr on the opponent's end and the Shadow Regice from Tdubs. Now, Tdubs does not have Thunder. I think that Thunder would be an incredibly good asset to have on this Regice. Man, I would really... if you're going to actually try to run Regice in Great League, then you definitely want to make sure you put... Thunder on that thing at least. Earthquake's pretty solid too, but now the Latios comes in and it's taking super effective damage from these Shadow Claws and resisting the Hydro Cannons. But because these legendaries are so absolutely like attack weighted, there's no bulk to them whatsoever, so it's forced to shield even these Hydro Cannons, but it will get the full farm down here, which is going to be good. Now it's going to come... oh, wait. Please! Oh, if anything happens today, please let this land. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
Boom!
I don't care what happens after this, dude. Oh, that was gorgeous. Oh, yes. Oh, I don't even care what happens. I don't care if he loses anymore. I don't care if he loses anymore, dude. That was amazing. Oh my God. That was great. All right, got to get my composure back here. Dig is going to be able to take out the Kyogre now. Are these Dragon Breaths going to get it? No, at 1 HP, the Latios hangs on and he gets a win. Let's go, dude. All right, he's only got 3 left on the wheel. There's more footage here though. What's going on? All right, so it's Blacephalon, Shadow Groudon, and then we have Shadow Regirock as our final choice. Not that he has, I mean, yeah, go for it. We're spinning the wheel anyway, man. All right. Here we go. Great League. All right, we're going to throw these. He's going to throw the team. He's got Blacephalon. Here comes the Groudon and the Regirock. I actually like Regirock. Shadow Regirock is one of the best, like, in my opinion, it's one of my favorite Regis to run. Those Stone Edges from the Regirock hit really hard, and they come out really fast. So it's really, you know, it's a really good Pokemon to use. And he gets a Hakamo in the first game. Well, yeah, look at Blacephalon just get melted, dude. It just melts. Does he just lose to this thing? Because I don't think he really has anything on this team that can do anything about this. Going for the Mystical Fire, hoping for a shield and a debuff here. And then immediately pivoting into this Regirock. Has Stone Edge Zap Cannon, so all the energy here is resisted. Regirock throwing a move 1 turn too late, not able to get the charge attack priority tie. Break will do so. Wait, what? There's no way Regirock actually loses charge attack priority to Hakamo. Really? It does? Oh no. Oh, it's a water gun. Oh, okay, we are gonna be able to get... Bro, this whole team gets dumpstered by the Lantern. Regirock is gonna land that Stone Edge, and he just says, I'm out, man. He can't even handle the Lantern. No, Tdubs, no, dude. Oh, no, he's gotta find anybody not running Lantern. All right, next game, we got Blacephalon into a Gligar. A slightly better matchup than the Hakamo than the last game here. But even still, Blacephalon is just getting ripped to shreds, but at the same time, those Incinerates are doing a ton of damage, man. This clown is not clowning around, though. That damage on the Incinerates, going for the Mystical Fire here, was going to do a lot of damage, and it would definitely take out the Gligar from this range. So they're going to shield up here, and unfortunately, that means that he's going to have to swap. So in comes the Regirock. Maybe he was hoping to catch an Aerial Ace there, potentially, but the opponent's going to full send this dig, and that's going to do a ton of damage to the Regirock. He's going to be able to farm up some extra energy here. Go for the Stone Edge, hopefully take out the Gligar here. And we're going to see what the opponent's going to have in the back. Let's see. They have a Charge-a-Bug. Trainer, your last shield is gone at this point. They are triple. The Charge-a-Bug is not going to have a good time against this team here. The entirety of Tdubs' team is very, very strong into the Charge-a-Bug. Does he come in with the... Okay, comes with the Groudon here. You have to no-shield this, right? Or do you have to shield this? It's an X-Scissor, right? Like, we're not getting to a move here. Do we have to go for the catch? And it's made. Double resisted X's, or surely this does not knock out, right? Nope, Blacephalon absolutely gets destroyed. The Groudon also has the Solar Beam. It's a Basti in the back, and that's Precipice Blades. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. This is gonna hurt, dude.
Boom!
Oh. How did... Hold on. Did I see this correctly? Did that not fully knock out the freaking Basti? Hold on. What? What? Hold on a minute. Hold on. I was so busy counting bananas. Did he undercharge that? Bro, okay. No, he undercharged it. Okay. I thought I was crazy for a minute, trainers. That was absolutely undercharged. Okay, we're good. He did that because he wanted to be able to get to the next Precipice Blades before the opponent was able to get to the X's or so. Makes a lot of sense here.
Boom!
And the sweet, sweet one-shots, man. I love it. Nice win there. We love dicking over the Bastiodon. And we reset the wheel. I see all of the same Pokemon back yet again. So we're going to see Shadow Latios picked for this game here. And then the next game is going, or the next Pokemon on this team is going to be the Shadow Kyogre. What's number 3? Number 3 is going to be the Guzzlord. Guzzlord's coming out for the next game here. And that means we're going to queue up with that team. Now, he had to check it. Had to check it. I would have thrown the interim out. Normally I do, but for some reason the footage that was submitted, it was like not interacting very well with my editing software. So I had to do this all unedited. So I apologize if it's if anybody doesn't want to see the interim between the battles, but it's all right. We got to see where it comes from. We're picking up a nice lead here with a Skarmory. What's the opponent going to have in the back? They're not swapping out, so they're very scared of this Kyogre here, and if they have a Bud Boy in the back, that might be why they are not swapping out. We're gonna see Kyogre go for the Surf, and then the swap it to Guzzlord. Hello? Why was swap? Huh? Oh, he's got Sludge Bomb. Dude, this man is going full spice today. Opponent going for a move a little bit early here. This is just an Aerial Ace. The opponent not even building up to the dig, unfortunately, for them, as I think that if that was a dig, that might have actually gotten a shield. The opponent's running an ABA Flyer team at the moment, so I actually have to imagine that there probably is a Mud Boy in the back here. Now, the opponent doesn't know it, but Tdubs is not running a Dark-type coverage move, which means that there is a solid chance that you may get them to be able to throw before he gets to a Crunch or Brutal Swing, but it actually looks like it's just going to be a nice farm down for the Skarmory here. But being up a shield is really beneficial because no matter what the Skarmory gets to here, Tdubs can just shield it, and the Skarmory's pacing is just abysmal as far as you know, fast moves to charge moves. So it's gonna just get the shield here, and then the opponent's gonna bring in their Quagsire, and now it's gonna be up to the opponent. Just go straight for Aqua Tail. You definitely want to like not just go straight for Aqua Tail like that if you can help it. Yes, they are shadows. Yes, they are they're very frail. But the opponent's actually running Mud Bomb. Like, if you have Mud Bomb Aqua Tail, I would say just build up. You know, just build up. Go get up to the Mud Bomb and throw it. The bait is not worth it when it's resisted like that. It just, from, you know, experience's sake, Mud Bomb is not going to be enough. The Latios is going to rip apart the Quagsire, and now we're going to see the Latios go for a Dragon Claw here. This is not going to take out the Skarmory, but it's going to get it very low. Now, are these, oh, no shields remaining. The opponent's on a move. Just one more, and that would have been enough. The Brave Bird's going to knock out the Kyogre, and then some, and that's going to be a good game, unfortunately. But getting into the next game here, as we have another one, as Tdubs looks to run the same team until we get a dub. There's a Shadow Dragonair on the other side. We're safe swapping Guzzlord, not respecting any charm users that have ever existed, but that's okay, because this whole team kind of would get dumpstered by Charmer anyway. So, opponent is going to go for a Body Slam and then get the shield off of this Guzzlord, but Guzzlord gets the full farm down and a Lickitung in the back. The opponent clearly does not have a strong answer to the Guzzlord. There's a chance that maybe they're running a Ghost or something in the back. Now we're going to see what the opponent wants to do here as the second Dragon Claw is going out. Do they want to shield? No, they do not. Now the Guzzlord is going to get a nice chunk of damage. The Guzzlord took out half the opponent's team, quite literally. But with all this energy here, I don't know what the better call is here, to be honest. Not knowing what's in the back kind of makes this risky. The opponent's going to be able to go for another move, save the shield for the Kyogre, and just pray that whatever's in the back is not going to be good against the Kyogre here. Shields are up to... Oh, it's a Stelladirge! Never mind, absolutely. Nobody's worried here. The opponent gets fully farmed down. Kyogre just destroying souls today. Good game. Yeah, that was luck. That was totally luck. But that makes sense as to why they didn't come in against the Guzzlord, because they were triple weak, or double weak to it in the back. All right. Rolling up for the next one here. The whole team is blocked by ads, and I can't see anything. But Shadow Regirock was one of the picks. I didn't see the first one here. But looks like Shadow Groudon's going to get another chance to shine here in this next game. So we're going to see T-Dubs put his team together. Oh, it's the Galarian Moltres. That was the one I missed. So let me know in the comments what you think about this kind of challenge. If you think it's kind of fun, or if it, I mean, everybody has their own thing that they enjoy doing. But we are going to see the Regirock Groudon backline yet again, and Galarian Moltres in the lead this time. This is kind of okay because, you know, the backline is kind of, you know, able to draw out certain things, but we see a shiny Shadow Dragonair in the next game. That is a flex if I've ever seen one. And the opponent goes for their move right away, allowing a full wing attack from the Moltres through. Body Slam would do a lot of damage, but I don't think it would have knocked out. But now this gives T-Dubs a chance to go for back-to-back charge moves here before the opponent gets to their next Body Slam or Aqua Tail. So 2 Ancient Powers are going to go out here, maybe getting 2 shields from the opponent, which would be pretty crazy good here, honestly. They are just now getting to their next move. Might see a swap here, maybe. No, going for the boost and then swapping. Oh, no, dude. I think that the Regirock no shields here. The opponent has enough energy to get the 2 moves before the Stone Edge is reached, so it's going to come down to what's in the back here. Can the Groudon and the Regirock clutch up against whatever's in the back? We're going to end up finding out here very shortly. The Groudon is not going to do very well with no shields, but T-Dubs is trying to set up a farm down for something, but I don't think it's going to be much because the pacing on the opponent here, the Dragonair just solos their whole team here, unfortunately. Aqua Tail one-shots the Groudon! No, man. Oh, no. Yeah, Dragonair is definitely a tough one for that team. Yeah. Okay, Clodsire in the lead in the next game. We're kind of weak to this in the back, so unfortunately you're forced to stay in here. And the opponent's going to go for their charge move. You have to imagine it's probably the Stone Edge. Because Clodsire usually does not run Sludge Bomb anymore. There used to be a time when it would run Sludge Bomb, but nowadays it seems to prefer the Stone Edge Earthquake coverage. Brave Bird's going to do quite a lot of damage, and now T-Dubs is going to throw this Ancient Power in hopes of getting a shield from the opponent. The opponent does shield that up. That's very nice. This is going to set up Groudon for a nice farm. Or potentially... Oh, goodness. That was painful. Look at that Stone Edge. Boom! The opponent is staying in. This tells me that either both Pokemon in the back don't want to see this, or only one of them do. Now, T-Dubs no shields that because he knew that was a Stone Edge. The opponent did not go up to the Earthquake. And here comes an Altaria. And the opponent has us for Alligator in the back. Do they respect the Zap Cannon, or are they going to no-shield this? I don't know, but we're going to see what the opponent wants to do here. I mean, the opponent really kind of has this game in the bag, considering that they have Shadow for Alligator. But if T-Dubs can get a shield here, might be okay, but then again, never mind. All the damage from Groudon is double resist. He has to win this game with the Regirock, so that is going to do a lot of damage, though. Is the Stone Edge going to be enough? Does he get to the move? Hold up, I got another one. Boom! That was for the Gator, by the way. Stone Edge, does it knock out? Oh, it's so close, man! But the Groudon doesn't move. Even though it's double resisted, the Precipice Blades is going to be enough, and this is going to do more than enough damage, just even though it's slight. Boom! Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That was a nice win. I almost thought he was going to lose that for sure, dude. That was a nice win. Well done. All right, 3 more picks here on the board. We're going to go one more roll with the Shadow Mewtwo, the Blacephalon, and we have a Shadow Regice here on the wheel. So one more. It looks like we got 1 or 2 more battles left in the good old wheel here. I'm just waiting for the intro here. Shadow Regice, we're getting in. Regice. That's not Mewtwo. There's your Mewtwo. Blacephalon. Okay. All right. Do Not Disturb is on. Always good to turn Do Not Disturb on whenever you send in or look to record things to send in to any content creator. Really, you don't want to have your notifications accidentally charge or pop up here on the old YouTube. So now we have a Charge Bug in the lead in the next game here, and Regice is pretty neutral here. Blizzard would do a ton of damage. And otherwise, you know, Earthquake would be neutral, Thunder is resisted, so the opponent doesn't necessarily have to respect this damage. But it is Shadow Regice, so you might as well need to. They do decide to respect it, and in comes Mewtwo, looking to get to a Size Strike here, but the opponent's able to get to a move beforehand, as their pacing is much better. They go full Sending to Discharge here, and that kind of tells me that, I mean, X's or a Crunch, right? Like, both of those are cheaper, but the opponent may not have an answer in the back, and Mewtwo's gonna meet it on the Charge Attack priority tie. Charge-a-Bug is going bye-bye. Oh, and here comes Azumarill. Are we getting to another Size Strike before it goes down? Yes, but unfortunately, Tdubs does not have any meaningful way to deal with this Azumarill. So what's he gonna do here? I think he's got to send in the Regice here, trying to get to a move. The opponent throws the win condition here. They have the Annihilate. The damage on the Annihilate from these counters, dude, that's disgusting. Night Slash being thrown right away by the opponent, and they get the boost. Those are resisted counters, man. Double resisted counters on Blacephalon, and they are doing as much as a double super effective counter would do on, like, you would see something on like an Alolan Sandslash almost, man. This Shadow Ball is gonna get out here into the Azumarill and dust off that win for Tdubs. Very fun games here. Hopefully we were able to unwind, have some fun with this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Just once in a while, we like to, you know, kind of unwind instead of featuring a meta team. Just have some fun with some spice. You guys saw the first video. You know what it's about. So thank you all so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.